So, hello everybody. We're here for the Beltane online ritual, the Weaving Passions. I've just been chatting with some of the people who are here live for the ritual, and we've been sharing a little bit about our branches. I don't know if you can, there, you can see the foundation of the weave. And that I've got 5 cards on the altar. Each of them has, Simon Lilly does these beautiful carvings, rune carvings with trees. And so each of them is being held with the rune card. And so I'm going to share a screen with my altar, and we start. So Beltane is traditionally celebrated with a maypole dance. Sorry, my voice is still trying to come back. So the maypole dance not only represents the earth's reception of the divine spark necessary for conception, if the planted seed is going to flourish, but it also, the maypole dance, illustrates that we are not isolated. We are not alone. We are not the solo seed, but we are interdependent. There is a weaving of community. And as hard as it can feel sometimes to risk the trust required of intimacy, our human nature calls us to relationship, and our spirit nature yearns to dance with others. In alchemy, that process of the spiritual science of transformation, the alchemical stage of conjunction is the first solid, though yet imperfect, reflection of coming together. This stage reflects the balanced relationship of 2 equal parts as they work to find harmony, similar to the way in which the maypole dance may start somewhat wobbly, the pattern all askew, until the participants find the flow of the weaving rhythm. And then you see this beautiful pattern emerge, the symmetry emerge. It is challenging, though not impossible, to weave a maypole alone, which is what we are going to open ourselves to strive in this ritual. This ritual invites a solo dance through the technique of branch weaving that offers the exploration of the interwoven nature of life, and with all the emotions that support manifestation. So rather than weave with our community, we are weaving individually within community, and weaving together those elements and aspects, the threads of vision that support what we want to manifest in the world, the life that we are drawing to ourselves, the seed that we are cultivating to harvest. And so to begin, I invite you to close your eyes, to set the space. And with each of 4 breaths, bring your awareness fully to each of the 4 directions that surround you and the elements that are aligned with them. Breathe breathe into north and the element of earth. Breathe into east and the element of air. Breathe into south and the element of fire. And breathe into west and the element of water. And with each of the next 2 breaths, bring your awareness fully into the below and the above. Breathe first into the below and feel the unwavering foundation of the earth-bound material plane. Allow yourself to drop into the history that is held in the land beneath your feet. For all those, the creatures and ancestors, the beings who have walked that land before you. Breathe into alignment with that land. And with the next breath, breathe into the above and expand into the limitless breadth of the cosmic plane. Allow yourself to feel the awe of all that has been, even more than the depth of history that lies beneath our feet. The cosmos goes back to the very beginning of all that ever was. And with your next breath, find the place in the very center of all these directions, above and below. Breathe into this center in the element of ether or spirit. Acknowledge the divine presence in the center of this space. And know that you are also at this sacred center. You are in the center of this sacred space. You too hold this space in the very hub of the universe, in the meeting place of spirit above, matter below, the place where magic happens. And as you sit in this place of the meeting place of the above and the below, allow yourself to feel ever so deeply the power of the intersection point of those two very different energies. And take hold of your forked branch, or bring to mind the image of a forked branch, or draw a forked branch. And pay attention to the meeting place, that point of the two forks of the branches, the crux that creates that potent crucible for manifestation. And as you ponder that point, just take some time to contemplate in this moment, at this time of your life, at this moment before the next step. What would you choose to dance into being? If there is a relationship to forge or a dream to realize, what would you choose to instill with the amplifying potential of passion? Take some time to become clear on what that would be. And when you are ready to begin, light the candle before you and connect with the energy of your heart, the meeting place of your human and spirit selves, the meeting place of above and below, and of self with other. Before you begin the weave, take some time to contemplate the frame that you have already created, or if you are in the process of creating it, be intentional. Pay attention to what it is that provides foundation to your endeavors. What is the framework upon which you build? Allow yourself to become clear on the supports that you have in your life. And then take some time choosing the first color with which to work. What does it represent to you of what you are weaving in your life? What you are dancing into being? What passion you are amplifying? When that feels clear to you, tie one end of the yarn or ribbon to the top arm, at the end closest to the wide opening of the fork. And begin to weave under, over, until you come to the fork, and then shift direction. So you're going up, under, over, until you reach the wide opening again. And just keep doing the weave. If you have beads, the 3 beads or little amulets in your cauldron, continue the weave until it feels right, till you feel the call, and then reach in, pick one, put it on the yarn or ribbon, and then continue to weave. So that amulet has found a place in the dance. And pay attention to what it is that the bead represents. If it were a quality that would help you to dance your dream into being, what it would be. And just take some time. I'm going to leave you in this space to continue the weave, switching yarn color when it feels right. You can weave them in and amongst each other, placing the beads when that feels right, and again being intentional about what it all means to you, the colors and the beads. And pay attention to your own energy as you weave, of how you are forging that dance within. So take a little bit more time. You may not have finished your weave, but will have started to make a solid headway with it. And it can always be continued and expanded upon. Just take another couple of minutes, just doing a few more rows and becoming very clear on the intention of the colors and what you are weaving into your dance. And now just bringing your awareness back to your breath, wherever you are at with your weave. Just set the yarn or the thread or the ribbon or the pen down for a moment. And take a moment to contemplate what you have woven so far. Connect with the light of the candle and the strength in your heart, the current of love, dedication, devotion, and passion. Be aware, hold intention, see the weave, and know that it is your heart and your passion. You are bringing that to the dance of your life, and you can create the beautiful, beautiful patterns in the life that you are creating. And if you want, if you have the space, you can stand and hold your branch to your heart. I'm going to play a song. Listen to the words of the song. Feel the power and the passion of your heart flow through you. And if that moves you to dance, allow yourself to dance. This is the wonderful Peter Gabriel. have been dancing, you may want to take a few. And as you breathe, feel that vitality, that life moving through you. You know, the beauty of the maypole dance is how it brings that spirit and grounds it in the earth, and thus sparks that seed to life. And so that is the dance in this moment of this ritual. What has been woven has been awoken. So feel the force of that energy, like your own sap. And from this moment, through my woven branch, I'm going to invite you, excuse me, to pick a number between 1 and 5. Of course, if you want to choose more than one number, you can do that. If you want to choose all 5, you can do that, but that would be an awful lot of energy to work with. So a number between 1 and 5. And I have no idea what trees have shown up today. Oh, well, isn't that lovely? So for those of you who chose, this deck is the Tree Angel, the Tree Angel Oracle deck. Number 1. Can you see that? The apple. And I'm going to read, there's a little poem that comes with each of the tree angels. Health and joy, the light of the rainbow, the source of your very own worth, reborn and golden. Eternity in each moment, a breath of everlasting youth, the promise of the faithful sun. So that is number 1. For those who chose number 2, the field maple. And her poem there she is. Do it. Get the job done. You have your hands and words, the power and your mind. It's time to act. Weave love into your work and sow the sweetest fruits for tomorrow's children. Number 3, ivy. Ivy's poem. Don't ask for reward or compensation, or whether someone sometime will recognize the greatness of your actions. It makes no difference to you. There is no need for triumph. The greatest happiness is found in following your inner path. Number 4 is the pear. So pear's message or poem: do what feels right. Trust your instincts. Find the beauty in everything, the perfect measure, the meeting. Enjoy the open-hearted touch and the sweetness of given fruit, but do not cling on to anything. And the last, it's interesting, it seems that there's quite a balance already with our apple and our pear and our maple and our ivy. So number 5. Oh. The U. Wisdom of the crone. So her poem: death is just a gateway as we journey through eternity. And when death finds you, make sure that you are fully alive. Every moment, every encounter, a unique, awesome present. What is the real treasure of life? So, invite you once more to bring your awareness back to your breath. And take one last moment to anchor the connection to your sense of essence, and using either your breath or a candle snuffer, release the flame of the candle in front of you. What has been experienced in ritual lives forever in your cells. It need only be called forth from within whenever you choose. To release the flame. And then focusing on your breath, we'll take some time to release the directions. Thanking each element for holding space, keeping you safe throughout the ritual. So starting again in the north with earth. Take a breath and thank earth for the presence and the stability, creating that firm foundation. And taking a breath, moving into the east with air, and thank that element for bringing freshness and clarity, for blowing through the leaves, bringing that lightness of experience. Taking a breath and moving into the south, the element of fire. And that element which runs through the emotion of passion, that has been so much woven into this ritual. Thank fire for its presence and bringing that warmth and that heat and that life. I'm moving into west with water, breathing that thanks and gratitude for the flow, being able to move with whatever comes up and being supported as we flow through all the moments of our life and what we are weaving into it. Taking another breath, acknowledging the depth of the below, the expanse of the above. Thank and bid farewell to spirit, to deity, the faces of the divine who have been with you. And know that the wheel may turn around you, but you are always, as they are, always at the center. The Beltane fire sends its flames to the sun. The promise of summer warmth to come. The horned god dances through the green, chasing after his goddess and queen. Hawthorn blossoms in radiant white, and clarity grows in the quickening light. Now is the time for action and life, to fertilize plans and banish strife. Take the leap across the Beltane fire and let the energies take you higher. Thank you, everybody, for sharing this blessed space, for weaving your dance alongside, side by side. And we will see you another time. So, blessed be. Blessed be.